In recent episodes of General Hospital, Rory Gibson has continued to gain attention for his portrayal of Michael Corinthos, a character currently facing one of the most emotionally intense periods of his life in Port Charles. Michael has been pulled into multiple conflicts at once, forcing him to balance family loyalty, personal heartbreak, and the growing tension surrounding several dangerous events happening in the city. A major part of Michael's recent storyline revolves around the complicated fallout from the shooting of Drew Kane. As the investigation continues to unfold, suspicion and accusations have begun to ripple through Port Charles. Michael finds himself unexpectedly caught in the middle of the drama, especially as new details about the night of the shooting start to surface. Some characters believe there may be more to the story than what was initially revealed, and that uncertainty has created an atmosphere where trust is becoming harder to maintain. Michael is determined to protect himself and the people he cares about, but the deeper the investigation goes, the more complicated the situation becomes. At the same time, Michael's marriage to Willow Tate has reached a very fragile point. The couple has been struggling with emotional distance, secrets, and outside pressures that have slowly chipped away at the foundation of their relationship. Recent episodes have shown several tense and emotional conversations between them, where both characters are forced to confront the possibility that their marriage might not survive the turmoil surrounding them. Michael still clearly cares deeply for Willow, but the constant stress and unresolved issues have made it difficult for them to reconnect the way they once did. Despite the challenges in his marriage, Michael remains fiercely devoted to his children, Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos. Protecting them has become one of his highest priorities, especially as the conflicts surrounding the Corinthos and Quartermain families continue to intensify. Michael is determined to ensure that his children grow up in a safe and stable environment, even though the world around them is anything but calm. Many of his recent decisions have been driven by the desire to shield them from the darker side of Port Charles' life. Michael's relationship with his father, Sonny Corinthos, also continues to create internal conflict for him. Sonny's powerful position and dangerous lifestyle have always been a complicated part of Michael's life. While he respects and loves his father, Michael sometimes struggles with the reality that Sonny's enemies and business dealings can bring serious danger to the entire family. Recent scenes have shown Michael trying to navigate that complicated dynamic, wanting to remain loyal to Sonny while also protecting his own family from the consequences of Sonny's world. Meanwhile, Michael is also dealing with pressure from the Quartermain side of his family. As a member of one of Port Charles's most powerful families, he carries responsibilities that go far beyond his personal life. Business decisions, family expectations, and corporate conflicts continue to demand his attention, leaving him constantly juggling multiple responsibilities. This pressure has started to weigh heavily on him, and viewers can see the stress building as he tries to maintain control over situations that seem to be spiraling in many different directions. Rory Gibson's performance has brought a fresh perspective to the character of Michael. His portrayal emphasizes the emotional complexity of a man who is constantly trying to do the right thing while facing impossible choices. Michael often appears thoughtful and reserved, carefully considering his next move before taking action. This approach has made many of his scenes feel deeply layered, showing a character who is quietly struggling with fear, anger, and responsibility all at once. In several recent moments, Michael has also shown a more determined and assertive side of himself. As the stakes grow higher, he has begun standing up more forcefully when he believes someone is threatening his family or manipulating the situation around him. This shift suggests that Michael may be preparing to take a stronger role in the battles unfolding throughout Port Charles. With the investigation into Drew's shooting still ongoing, tensions in his marriage continuing to rise, and the ever-present influence of the Corinthos and Quartermain families surrounding him, Michael's storyline is far from settled. Each new revelation seems to pull him deeper into the chaos that defines life in Port Charles. As the drama continues to unfold on General Hospital, Michael Corinthos remains one of the central figures shaping the show's current narrative. His choices in the coming episodes could have lasting consequences, not only for his own future, but also for the many people whose lives are connected to his. Fans are watching closely to see whether Michael will manage to hold his world together, or if the mounting pressure will push him toward a path that changes everything.